Good morning, everyone. Good morning, I say. Been up since 6:45. I got to bed about 1:15, 1:30. Yeah. That's okay. As always, we're going to give people a few seconds here to hop on. So today, again, I'm thinking with all of the influx of new friends that I've been friending lately. Um, I thought I would take a few minutes to just introduce myself, tell you all a little bit about myself. I know I could just as easily do one of those written posts and put it up, but the way people tend to scroll through timelines, half of you may not ever even see it. So we'll do this video here and give you a chance to know me that way. And you may see a written post come up now and then too. You never know. And then also I want to tell you about this It Works and why I got into this and how I got into this. So basically, so for those who don't, well, obviously you're on my timeline, so you know my name is Scott. I do go by Paige as well. I'm 55 years old. I am a father of 3, grandfather of 4, and I am married to my wonderful wife, Tamara. We've been married for 6 years now. She's put up with me for 6 years. God bless that woman. So, as far as hobbies and things like that, likes and all that, I am a big Star Trek fan. I am a Harry Potter fan. I am a Sunday night Fox cartoon fan, even though can't remember the last time I watched one. But the Family Guy, the old American Dad, Bob's Burgers, and all that. By the way, Tina is my spirit animal, just so you know. Tammy's too. I think that's probably why she still sticks around with me. And then I said Harry Potter, and Star Wars, of course. I grew up with that one. We watch a lot of cooking shows when we watch TV. Lately, I haven't watched too much, except maybe as background noise as I've been working. But I do work a full-time night job, as well as this part-time position that I do with, part-time position. Part-time home-based business, phone-based business, really, because I can work it from anywhere, which is something I absolutely love. I am if you may have noticed on my profile page, I am a DES survivor, which basically means that I'm still here. I was exposed to DES in utero, and as a result, I've kind of never really knew why I did things the way I did. I just always did, so it's always natural for me. It's no big deal, it was life. And one day, probably about, 8 years ago, 7 years ago, is when I started to notice breast development. And I had not even heard of DES until maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years tops. So as I started doing some research, I started realizing that there was things about me that I had no idea why, and yet they suddenly made sense. Why I was always getting mammed in the drive-through lanes at the fast food places and the banks and all that. And then there was other things as well. Things happen. But let's just say that right now I am living a happier and healthier life. What I like to think of as, for now, my best life. But it's going to get better. I know it is. Which brings me to my joining It Works. So as part of my path, my journey, so to speak, um, last fall, um, I was pacing around in the mall. Um, I was going to go into Sephora and purchase some skincare products because I had some splotchy skin issues and things going on. Um, but I also wanted to ask about some other things, and I had no idea what to expect. I was really nervous. So I went in and I asked for one person who was recommended to me who just happened to be off work that day. And there were 3 people at a register. And so when I walked in, I told them what I was looking for. And the other 2 stepped back and said, "Well, here's Heather. She's your girl." Oh, great. Okay. Hi, Heather. So I told her, again, we talked about what we needed and everything. And let's just say Heather and I really became friends. I loved her style and her approach in dealing with me as a customer. And we talked a little bit, and then I had made plans to come back to have a makeover done. And so when I did that, I was a lot more calmer, a lot more relaxed. For some reason, she had a, "Hi, Dawn, glad you could join us." For some reason, she just had a calming effect on me. I don't know. She put me at ease, and she did a wonderful job, I think. So Heather and I became really close friends. Well, I don't know about close, but good friends anyway. In the beginning, she added me on Facebook, and that's when she made a post about some keto coffee and chocolate greens and weight loss. And I was already kind of keto dieting. I had lost maybe 25, 30 pounds at that point, but I had stalled out. And good morning. And so I was curious because she was showing weight loss after only a month. And so I'm like, "Hey, I love keto." So we started talking, and I had to ask her, what's a chocolate green? And she explained that to me. And I wasn't sure. I was skeptical. And she said, "Trust me." Well, I just let her give me a makeover. So, what's not to trust? She did really good. So I'm like, okay, I do. I do trust you. And so I tried the keto coffee and the chocolate greens for a couple of months. And, I mean, immediate results. Jump-started my weight loss. January came, and the new product, TFX, came out. Great results with that in the first month. And so the end of the month, Heather sends me a message and offers me a chance to join her team. And as a product of the products, I knew that if I had a chance to get in on something like this, yeah, that's a no-brainer. I jumped at the chance, even though I had to act like I was thinking it over. And I did think it over. I did take a day to really decide if I wanted to try this and all that. I mean, I was scared, I was nervous, I was skeptical. But I just remember her saying, "Trust me," and she has always been a great mentor and teacher and leader for me. We jive pretty well, I think. So I got into this business thanks to her her leadership and really fate. I like to think that God put me in her path, or put her in my path that day back in October. But for whatever reason or however it happened, we're here. And this is where we're at now. I have been able to help several people with their issues and their weight loss journeys, other things that they may have want work on. And I love it. It's just a wonderful feeling to be able to help somebody like that, the way that this company helped me. And so now it's your turn. We have opportunities to join for half price through Sunday. So, I mean, definitely if you've been with the company before, if you are if you haven't and you're just thinking about it, this is really a good time because there's been a lot of changes apparently. I don't know what it was like before. I only know what I'm seeing now, and I'm loving every minute of it, guys. So and then we've got a brand new product come out yesterday. We're introducing new products every month through this year, is my understanding. So yeah. So leave me a comment, private message me, get a hold of me somehow, put a little coffee mug or a microphone or something down there, guys, and I'll get in touch with you. So I think that's about all I wanted to cover today. I'm going to finish off my keto coffee, and then I have to go make a Walmart run because I'm out of bottled water. Got to have that for my collagen later. So I will talk to you all later. Thank you all for watching. If you are not watching it live, if you're catching the replay later, just go ahead and put replay in the comments so I'll know that you were here. And I will talk to you tomorrow. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Bye.